It's a rare thing of late, a sunny day on the British coast. And after a long winter, seaside resorts like Colwyn Bay in North Wales have been struggling.
Between the weather, how drab it was, and then the snow, they just cancelled.
At Wendy Wilson's hotel, they're thousands of pounds down already this year.
This business is really suffering with, we're in the luxury bracket now. You know, people have got to buy food, got to pay their electricity bills, they don't have to come to the pub for a meal and a drink.
But there is investment here to try and turn things around, including a brand new beach. This sand was underneath the sea, but 500,000 tonnes of the stuff was pumped in to create the new beach. It has got two purposes. It's also part of this area's new flood defence system, but they're hoping it'll bring more visitors in. The cost? £6 million, and they reckon it'll be worth every penny.
All we need now is the weather, get people down here with their buckets and spades and sunbathing and what have you, so I think it's going to be fantastic for Colwyn Bay.
After last year's washout summer, millions is now being invested in seaside towns across the country. Earlier this year, 20 were chosen to get a share of government cash for regeneration. And with the first signs of this year's long-awaited summer, those who rely on the tourism industry are hoping things are about to change.
Customers are there if the weather's good enough for them. And so there's no reason at all, we think, why, with 2 more bank holidays to come during this spring, a long summer ahead of us, there's no reason at all why we can't really have a great summer.
And while you may not get the same answers on a rainy day, while the sun's out, there are plenty of people who say they still like to be beside the British seaside.
I think there's just so much in this country that I've not seen. And my husband and I enjoy walking and everything, so we just think it's great around here.
You've got to show them what you used to do. You can't just go around the world and say, look at that, there's a pool. You've got to stay in Britain, haven't you? Spend your British money in Britain.
While cash is being promised, the weather will be more of a gamble. But there is optimism that a combination of investment and sunshine could be the saviour of the seaside summer. Claire Fallon, Sky News, Colwyn Bay.